Hey guys, we are making life super fun today. We are at the Orlando Informer Meetup for the first time, something we've wanted to do for a really long time, and we finally did it.
Yeah, we are so excited to be here. It is the first August Orlando Informer apparently, which we didn't know, but it just happened to work out this way. So we are super excited to eat all the food, ride all the rides with super short wait times. We haven't even been to Universal in like, we were talking like 2 years,
yeah.
a year and a half. So we were kind of craving it. So this is like the perfect way to scratch that itch.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna fill you guys in on everything we experienced, the first time perspective, because this is our first time. Like Christine said, we haven't been to Universal or Islands Adventure in a really long time, which means we are having bad Hagrid's withdrawals. Bad Hagrid's withdrawals. We're hoping to ride, we're going to ride at least twice, and probably more. We'll see.
Hopefully. Come on! So we just finished the check-in process to go to the Orlando Informer tonight. So they put you through this line, you just follow all the signs, all the team members, they're here to help direct you. And you go into stage 20, and in there they separate you into 2 lines depending on the number of guests in your party, and eventually leads you up to someone to start the check-in process. So make sure you have your ID, make sure you have that QR code ready for them to scan. And then the team member is awesome. They give you all this information, like, for example, starting at 5 o'clock, you can enter the park, even though the actual event doesn't start till 9. You can get in as early as 5. And you let us know that the first restaurants open with unlimited food at 9 p.m. But it's only a couple options that open at 9. All the other food options open at 10. During the check-in process, our team member was wonderful. He gave us all the information that you can find in the email that they give you beforehand, but it was great. Like, any questions that you have, you can ask. He made us feel very comfortable to ask questions. He even told us about this phone number that if you have questions throughout the night while you're here, you just text it with your question and they will answer your question. And I thought that was pretty cool. Once we finish the check-in process, you get led to this other big giant stage room where they have a bunch of snacks, which is where we're heading next. It smells good. Oh, look! That's so cute!
Did you find something?
Yes, a cowboy punch mocktail.
Is it good?
It's okay. You want to try it?
Sure. That's okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's kind of like watery. It has like it's like a very like artificial fruit punchy taste.
And I don't like that flavor.
Yeah. It's fine.
Ooh.
What you got there?
Some chives.
Chives.
Some cheese.
Some cheese. Is that vegan cheese?
I don't know, it doesn't say, but I would assume so. Some sour cream.
I mean, I think it would say if it was vegan.
It says here, but I don't have the patience to look.
That's honest.
All right, David, tell us what you got there.
I think I have the cottage pie.
Okay.
I'm not sure what it is or what's in it, but it's warm and it smells good.
What's in it?
It kind of just tastes like seasoned beef with like maybe some vegetables in it and like some kind of crust.
Mashed potatoes?
Maybe. It doesn't really taste like mashed potatoes. But the flavor is good. I wish there was more of it. Like the flavor is not super strong. It's definitely tasty. All right, bacon mac and cheese. I'm not a big bacon person. I am a very big mac and cheese person. It's good. The mac and cheese is above average, but it's nothing special. It just tastes like cheddar mac and cheese. And then the bacon bits aren't too strong. It is like bits of bacon. Not too strong. It's tasty.
Good.
Yeah, that's really good. I'm gonna eat that all gone and probably get seconds. That's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. You got a home run over here.
Okay, egg roll and fried rice. Now, just so you know, everything else you walk up and you order it and they hand it to you. The egg roll and fried rice come just like this, and the staff will walk around with a tray of them, you know, kind of like at a fancy like cocktail party, and then you grab it. So it was kind of competitive. So bring your sneakers and be agile and be quick, so you can make sure you grab some. It was like the Spider-Man scene because I went up to grab one, and then they had just taken the last one. But Christine was really good and got one. Let's see. Standard egg roll, a little stale. It's vegetable, no chicken in that. Fried rice,
So spring roll.
same, probably like a little below like what you'd get at a restaurant. Kind of like cafeteria fried rice. Like good cafeteria fried rice is where I'm putting this. All right, let's see what you got here. What do you got? Chili?
I got the vegan chili.
Vegan chili.
I was a little nervous to eat regular chili, so I got some chips to eat it like this. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Wow, not bad. I like it. And I like that it's like a little tiny bowl, so I don't eat too much.
Yeah.
If I want more, I can go back and get more. Got that bite right there just for you.
Oh, thank you. That might be the best thing we've had so far.
It is!
Wow.
I like the other thing too, the pie thing, but this is good. I liked it.
That's a lot of flavor.
And it's vegan.
So I got the, I don't remember if it's vegan or vegetarian pie. We can show a video of it so you know. But I got that, so we're going to try it out. It said it had soy, chicken, and other vegetables. So let's see. Yeah, there it is right there. Next to the mac and cheese that is not vegan or vegetarian. Let's see. That's pretty good. It's like sliced potatoes in like a gravy mix. I definitely taste some vegetables. I don't taste what the chicken is supposed to be, but it's tasty, it has flavor. If you're looking for a vegetarian dish, this is a good one. Now, hot dog. This looks like a very standard beef hot dog with like the most standard bun. But it's fine, we're grateful. That's a little surprising. That's like sneaky good. Yeah, very soft bun, but I don't know if that's Nathan hot dog or what that is, but it's not like it has flavor, it's hearty. That's good, that's solid. I will say that the food right here isn't blowing our minds, but I think that's okay. Like it's pretty good. It's decent. And the point of this isn't to blow our minds, it's to just something for us to snack on, because the restaurants aren't open yet. All the restaurants are going to be open for us to dine. We can pick wherever we want, eat as much as we want, and this is just to hold us over. What I like here is the variety. Not necessarily the quality, but the variety. Because you can get, there's stuff for vegetarians, there's stuff for people who want more classic food, and you can get like creative with it too. I'm not going too hard here because I want to save my appetite and my stomach for later on in the day. But if I wanted to go hard here, I could, because they have nachos. You can put the nacho cheese on your hot dog. You make a chili dog. You could take the chili and then just put some of the queso on it if you wanted. You could put some queso on fried rice. You go crazy with it. But the point is that there's a lot of variety here. And I think that's pretty cool. So I'm definitely content with what's here so far. So as we were walking out, they were like, "Do you want a hot pretzel?" And we're like, "Yeah, of course." She tried to give us two, like she was like forcing on us, and we insisted we're gonna share because we want to share as much food as we can so we can eat as much as we can.
Yeah!
Yeah! Okay, so the party doesn't start for another like 3 hours, like 2.5 hours.
Yep, 3 hours.
So we're just trying to kill some time enjoying the park because we can get into the park. We rode the new Minions ride. Do you know what it's called, Christine?
Minion Villain Con, something like that.
So really quick review. It was cool. It's definitely like a fun thing for kids to do. You get your own gun and you get to shoot things. And there's different screens, not just like one big screen. There's different screens you can kind of choose from. You're on like a conveyor belt, like standing on a conveyor belt, which is kind of cool. It's different. I like the innovation.
Very unique.
Yeah, very unique. I love the innovation. I love like the thinking outside the box, not just making it a standard ride. Even though there's no technology that's new or mind blowing, it's old technology used in a different way. We appreciate it. One thing that I think we both thought was it's supposed to be fun. It's not super well like themed or like we were kind of thinking like, what's the point? What are we supposed to be shooting at? What's the story?
It was just kind of confusing, but that could be because there was no wait. We just walked through the line. So I couldn't pay attention to the videos
Maybe.
that were explaining what we're supposed to do. I disagree with the theming though. I thought it was really well themed. I thought like everything looked really cool inside. But it's just like, what was the point? I had no idea what I was supposed to be shooting at. So I was just shooting at anything that wasn't a minion.
Yeah, I guess the like theming was the wrong word. It is themed well, but just like the purpose of what you're shooting at, why you're shooting at it, just wasn't really there. But I mean, it's minions. They're silly. They don't like. They just kind of like run around aimlessly shooting at things. So I think that was the vibe. But I think kids will love it.
Yeah.
And as an adult, it's a nice little just like, I don't know, game, I guess.
I've heard the rewritability is fun and cool because you can like sync it with your Universal app and then come back and try to get higher scores and like it adds on or something like that. But that doesn't really benefit us because we're not pass holders or anything. We're not going to be coming here all the time. So
Yet.
So, as David mentioned, before the Orlando Informer Meetup officially starts, we're trying to take advantage of the 3-ish hours we had before it starts to do short wait times for rides that we really enjoy, that we don't want to have to wait or, use precious party time with those rides. So we did the Minion one, and now we're doing E.T. I love E.T. It's so nostalgic, and I'm super excited to ride it again. It's going to take me back to my childhood. Hopefully they say my name.
Goodbye, Alyssa, Gabriel, grandson, Gavin, Clara, friend, Jill, David.
So we finished riding ET and it was so fun. I loved it. And right next door is the new DreamWorks land. And like we said, we haven't been here in a while. This is brand new. So we wanted to check it out. And it is so cute. I know this is like a kid zone, but I think it's enjoyable for us. At least for Shrek. Shrek is like our thing when we were kids, right? So it's super cute. You see his little house. Typically the characters are out, like Shrek, Donkey, and Fiona, I think, and they greet guests and stuff, but it's kind of later in the day, so they're not out right now. But you can still see his house. It's super cute. You can see there's like a little playground area. Pinocchio's there. We had a little chit chat with him.
Donkey was gonna take me out of my glasses!
Was that a lie?
The thing I love about this one, the aroma. Earthy.
And there's like a bunch of slides, and they're like flatulent slides, so when you're going down you can hear the farting noises. It's super funny. And then the rest of it is like Trolls, and I think Kung Fu Panda, which that's also kind of from our time. I mean, I don't think we were kids when Kung Fu Panda came out, but still a little older. Very enjoyable, very cute. I love the new retheme that they gave this spot. You should check it out.
So we've learned some lessons. First of all, we really underestimated how long we'd have to wait before the event started because we got here so early. We got here like 5 o'clock. And we got really hungry really quickly, and we didn't really feel like waiting in line for a lot of rides since we were gonna have no wait later on in the night. So you might want to plan for that. Maybe you just find it better to come later in the evening, closer to when the event starts, or maybe you just like want to eat a little more of like that initial room where they have those snacks for you. Maybe you want to eat a little more there, or just not come quite as hungry. Lessons are definitely being learned, but we only have about an hour until the event starts. We're gonna go get good seats for the drone show, and then we're gonna, after the drone show, which starts at 9, then we're gonna start eating a ton and riding a ton. So we are very excited. The night's still going on. We rode Spider-Man, we did ET, so we're just getting little stuff out that isn't a long wait time. All right, guys, we were able to catch the drone show at 9 o'clock, which we're really excited to tell you about. We were going to go over to Richter's, but that was everyone's plan. It was super crowded, really long line. So we decided to just hop on Escape from Gringotts, rode that, and now we're going back to Richter's to see if the line went down at all. So we're here in Richter's. They said that there's one line for burgers and there's another line for chicken sandwiches, which meant that Christine and I split up. So she's getting the chicken sandwich, I'm getting the burger, and then we're going to share. Alright, so we got the burger and fries, we got the chicken sandwich and fries, and we got the apple pie. So the way it works is you don't order anything, they're going to put trays of food out of different things, whether it's a tray full of apple pies or a tray full of burgers and fries, and you just grab whatever you'd like. They do have the freestyle soda machines. There was no ice in them. Things are a little crazy right now. Everything just opened. There's long lines everywhere. I feel like the staff is working really, really hard to try to keep up with the demand and how fast the food is going. We're hoping, again, this is our first meetup, we're hoping that once things mellow down, it'll be a lot easier to find food, to grab food. It won't be out of stuff. So we're staying positive, but we have a lot of food. We're just going to share the sandwiches that we have because there's a lot of other food that we want to get to, and we're going to try to get to it all. Yeah, let's dig in. I'm going to prepare my burger the correct way, which is you just make a little tear, you get a little ketchup, just make sure you get it all around the burger. I cheated and already had a fry. They're good, they're hot, they're fresh. Then you get a little mayonnaise, and then just do the same thing. You're flirting with the ketchup. Let the mayonnaise and ketchup flirt. Okay, that's it. That's all there is to it. Good, really good, really good theme park burger. Wanna give it a shot? Pretty good, right? No words. It's good. All right, now this chicken sandwich, we're not gonna lie, is rough. Look at that. It's just like a little piece of grilled chicken. No lettuce, nothing. So blah. I definitely expect this to be fried. I mean, grilled chicken sandwiches are still very good, but I definitely thought it was gonna be fried.
The same thing, put some ketchup, but I'm a weirdo. And even though it's all going to smush together, I like to put it separately. The bun is massive. This is so pitiful. Look at it.
That's crazy.
The chicken's juicy and good.
Is that like better than the burger? No.
The burger is better, only because I feel like the chicken's really good, but it's just bread and chicken. Like
Sure.
that at least has cheese.
Yeah.
It's too plain. If it had lettuce, tomato, whatever else, it'd be really good.
Yeah, I'll try it. Yeah, just like you said, a lot of potential there, but it just needs more because it's just bread and chicken. But it's fine if you really want a chicken sandwich. We are just a little short on time, trying to keep the pace up. So I'm going to talk to you while I enjoy some French fries. Firstly, we saw the drone show. I am a really big fan. I had low expectations, and it way overperformed. So it's like every aspect of every theme park show you've ever seen in one. There were fireworks, minimal, but there were fireworks, and I didn't expect there to be fireworks. There were also projections on buildings. Wasn't expecting that. There was also projections on water. Like, what's the name of that show in Disneyland?
World of Color.
World of Color. Just like World of Color, they had projections on water, and they had drones. They had everything, and I thought it was really cool, really well done. It was all about like the music in movies and how it touches you, that kind of thing. But I thought it was really well executed. Universal busted out the big guns for that. As far as Escape from Gringotts, it had a 15-minute posted wait. I feel like it was pretty close to that, maybe a little under, but it was pretty close to that. Mainly because the queue's so long, and they have like a pre-show and then like a semi-pre-show. We're going for the Mummy next. Stay tuned. I am gonna try a bite of this apple pie. This apple pie is ice cold. I could this apple pie could bring swelling down. It is. I think you can may even be able to like see like the crystals on it. I'm just kidding, but it is seriously like very cold. Wow. Yeah, it's really cold apple pie. Yes, not very good at all. All right, so it seems like our suspicion is true because we're leaving right now. This place is a ghost town, nobody here, and there's like burgers and chicken sandwiches just sitting out for people to take. So it really seems like at the beginning it's kind of crazy and wild, but it kind of mellows out a little bit. We're headed to the Mummy. I was really tempted to get another burger, but I know Christine keeps reminding me, and she's right, that we just need to take it slow. There's a lot of food we want to eat, a lot of food we want to try. So just splitting everything for now. There is this pizza place that is obviously included because everything's included. And I think we decided we're going to pass on it. Christine?
You want to just pop in?
We can pop in, but I'm good.
It's just pizza.
Yeah, I mean, I think we decided beforehand that we don't want to. I don't know if we want to waste calories right now on mediocre pizza. Whoa!
The Blues Brothers.
The Blues Brothers. Uh-oh. When Christine starts strutting, you better... Something rhymes with strut.
Down on it.
Break it down.
Here we go on the Mummy. Right now.
Alright, so we just got off of the Mummy. It said right now. That's right. That's what you said it said. It said right now, and it was true. It was a walk-on. We didn't stop walking until we were waiting for the ride to be able to get there. So awesome, amazing time saver. We love that. Headed to Finnegan's now. I think there was some treats there that we wanted to try. And then after that, I think we're done with this park for now.
And then we're going to circle back.
Yeah, we'll come back. We're going to hit up Islands Adventure. And we have big fish to fry over there.
Oh, yeah.
Big fish to fry. Take care of business like we do. And then come back over here is the plan. But we'll see. So this vegan hand pie, the first bite I got was just like all bread. So let me try to get a second part. Second bite. That's tough for me. It definitely tastes vegan. Because it's like a meat substitute kind of. And I have no issue with vegan food. But I do usually have an issue with vegan food trying to taste like meat. The Beyond Meats do a really good job, but this really isn't it. They got buffalo wings, which I didn't know, and I'm very excited about. Those are very good. The texture is amazing. It's tender, juicy. It's easy to eat. A lot of times wings can be very tough. You get caught in your teeth, tough to chew. Not this. It's very easy to bite into, very easy to chew, very tasty. I may want to like a little bit more like chicken flavor. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like it tastes like these might have been like not the highest quality of chicken that they used, but very good. I just wish I had some like blue cheese or something to dip it in, but really good wings.
They had blue cheese and ranch.
Really? It's not worth it to get it, but good to know. So we had bacon mac and cheese earlier. I'm gonna sound really dumb if this is the same mac and cheese, but this one looks like the bacon is a lot bigger.
Well, this one is said Irish mac and cheese.
Okay, so hopefully I don't sound dumb and these are different. Because like, look at these. Do you see these bacon pieces? Like, look how big that is. Look how big this is, and I'm not a big bacon person. So if you are, you'll probably like it. I might like it. We'll see. Let's see. It's alright. It tastes like the one from earlier, but with more bacon, and I'm not a big bacon person, so I'm not super high on this mac and cheese. But yeah, I mean, great eats here. Definitely worth a stop. This is Finnegan's. Definitely worth a stop in here. Let me get into this bread pudding real quick.
That's what I want.
I thought you didn't want to. I thought you didn't want to try them.
I want to try that.
But I just asked you if you wanted to try, and you said no.
You asked me if I want to try that.
Did I say that? I said.
You said any of this. And you had that plate in front of you.
That's fair. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Don't mess with me.
Alright, let's give this a try. Not what I was expecting. Most of the bread puddings I've had are like more bread than pudding. This is more pudding than bread. So Christine might love it because she loves moist like food. Or if you don't like that word, wet food. So I'm interested for you to try this. It's very soft. Very like pudding-y.
Let's give it a go. There's a lot of sauce on here, like around it.
Yeah.
That's the way Mama likes it.
I like it when you call yourself Mama. Right? Isn't it like just like pudding?
It like melts in your mouth.
Yeah, it's really soft.
You don't even need like all this stuff on the outside.
You really don't. Yeah, you like it? I thought you would. Just because you really like your food very wet, very soft like that.
But I'm telling you, you don't need this sauce.
Yeah, you don't.
Like it's the middle of it. It's already like what the sauce is what it feels like. Like this one, I'm not gonna get any sauce. It's just as is.
You're right. Well, there you have it, folks. Breaking news: you don't need the sauce.
I mean, get it, but you definitely don't need it. It's not dry at all. I don't know if it's got a good batch, but it's delectable.
So I will say it's a preference thing because I'm not as high on the bread pudding as Christine is because I think I like it a little more heartier, a little more bread than pudding. It's still good, but it's a preference thing. If you really like your food wet, if you like your sweets soft and mushy and delectable in that way, then you're gonna love it.
Don't mind if I do.
So we're in Islands of Adventure. Hagrid's went up to 35 minutes, so we decided to wait a little bit, ride some other stuff. Christine is on VelociCoaster right now. I usually don't ride VelociCoaster. I have twice, but usually I don't because I'm really scared of heights. I thought about it today, but I decided against it. So she's riding it right now, and then after that, we're going to check on the time of Hagrid's. And if it's still 35, that's quite a while for an event like tonight where every minute is very valuable. We'll probably maybe get some other treats, some other food that we wanted to eat, but we'll see. All right, how was it?
It was so fun. I sat I think row 4. I think it was kind of in the middle. And my butt was out of the seat almost the whole time. I forgot how fun. I mean, I knew I loved this ride. I knew it was fun, but I forgot how fun it was. I was just like, woo! And I have braids. So my braids kept going like this. and like this. and it was so fun. And then like the part before the second spoilers, the part before the second launch when you're kind of just going like woo, 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 that's where my butt was like woo, 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 woo. And like I said, I wasn't even in the back; I was like in the middle.
I can't imagine that on the back.
And at night, it's so different. You can't see anything, so it's so dark and it's so fun. And I want to ride it again later. I want to ride front row next time because I love front row. Even though I can't see anything because it's nighttime right now, I still like to ride the front. So it was so fun. The only downside, I bonked my head.
Did you really?
Yeah. I went to go sit down, and I went too forward and bonked my head in the seat in front of me. And I was like, ow! So I'm probably going to have a bump here. But so fun. I love VelociCoaster. Let's look at those people having fun. VelociCoaster.
Guys, so here's the deal. Earlier today, when we were at Universal, the wait time for Hagrid said ride now. So we were very confident that that the wait time was going to stay low for the rest of the night. Even if it wasn't right now, that it would stay low. That hasn't been the case. It jumped up to 35 minutes. So Christine went on VelociCoaster. By the time she got off, it went down to 25, and that's where we're in line right now for the 25-minute wait. It is a long line. I don't know if it'll be 25 minutes or maybe a little more. But our hopes of riding Hagrid's twice have dwindled. They're still there, but we may only get to ride it once. So Christine and I are gonna rock paper scissors to see who gets to ride in the motorbike and who has to ride in the sidecar. Because this first ride, there's a lot more at stake now, since we might not get to ride it twice. But we'll see. You ready?
I'm ready.
Ready? Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ah! Christine gets the sidecar. Just kidding. She gets the bike. But hopefully we can still ride it twice, but we'll see. There's a lot of other food. There's still a lot of food that we want to eat.
Yeah. I do think this is going to be close to 25. It might be a little over, but it's not terrible for a ride that's usually 2 hour long wait.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's still way shorter than it normally is, but I think we only have like 9 or 10 minutes left before the 25-minute mark.
Yeah.
You think we'll be on by then?
I think we'll be, if not on, very close.
All right, we'll see. So we have some food here. So we went to, Christine told me, Suess Landing. So we got green eggs and ham tots, and then we got the buffalo chicken tots. So we will let Christine try those out.
Love me some green eggs and ham. Hold the ham. But these are like prearranged, so I'm just going to go around the ham. But I love the white cheese sauce that they put on top. It is just so yummy. We used to get this all the time. I'm so glad that this is offered. It's just so good. And even with all our hectic running around, it's still warm. This little container. And it's just so good. The eggs are just regular eggs. They put like spinach powder or something in it to make it look kind of green. And then the tots are nice and crunchy. The cheese is nice and warm and yummy. It's just delicious. Can't ask for anything more. I don't think I've ever had these actually. I think when we wanted to get them, they were sold out or something. So here we go. I see I got like a chicken tender, some cheese. It looks like maybe ranch or blue cheese. I'm not sure. That's good. Definitely taste the buffalo sauce. It's a teeny weeny bit spicy because of the buffalo sauce, but nothing crazy. Like if it's spicy for me, it's probably not spicy for most people. So not much to worry about, but it's pretty good. Chicken tender's good. Again, the tots are nice and crunchy still. The sauce is nice. Again, can't complain.
So I did try a burger here at Burger Digs. Full disclosure, it closes at 12:30, and I came in right at 12:30, which I would never do. I would never come into a place right before they close and ask for food, but I feel like this is a very special event, and I'm trying to get my money's worth. And, we paid a lot of money to be here. So I just asked them nicely, and they were very nice, and they made 2 burgers for me very quickly, and they were pretty good. I think I preferred Richter's for sure, but they were still fine. This was more of just like your standard theme park burger. Richter's, I think, was a little better than that.
Haven't had butterbeer in so long. This is frozen butterbeer. melted butterbeer. It was hectic running to get to all the last minute food places we wanted to go. So my frozen butterbeer is now just regular old cold butterbeer. It's okay, I got a few sips in before we started running over here. It's so good. I feel like I ruined it.
It's okay. Jeez, it's like a crumble.
There's a lot of crumble on top. May I?
Yeah, go for it. What a wubba.
That's good. It's still a little warm. That crumble is really good. Yeah, try it.
It's good. It tastes like an apple crumble. I like my sweets very sweet, and this is like good for me. So, did you think it was too sweet?
It's not too sweet.
Yeah.
Maybe the crumble, something, maybe the icing I got, I'm not sure. Something was a little sweeter than the rest.
Yeah, that was good.
But it's not too sweet. Some people say this alone is worth the admission.
I would not go that far. I would not go that far. It's definitely worth getting. Okay, so we got in line for Hagrid's, as you saw, posted 25-minute wait. It ended up being like 40, 45, which really put a wrench in our plans. It just sucked up a lot of time. Every minute is very valuable at an event like this. We'll kind of break it down later on our tips and things we would have done differently and how we would have planned differently knowing what we know now. It just like that extra 15 minutes or so really took a lot of our time because our plan was to hit up a couple different places to eat after Hagrid's. And actually we were going to ride Hagrid's twice. That went out the window. We only rode it once.
We're going to ride at least twice, probably more.
But still tons of fun. We like walked as fast as we could to hit up different spots.
We went to the Three Broomsticks to grab the pie. We also grabbed some butterbeer. There were a lot of different little lemonades and stuff that I wanted to try, but not enough hands. We also grabbed the Gilly water.
Because we were just grabbing and walking.
Yep. Then we ran over to Sue's Landing, grabbed the 2 tots, came back over here to Burger Digs because David really wanted a burger. And this is the only place I could think of with a burger before closing at 12:30. At this point, it was 12:20 when we were walking back here to Burger Digs. By the time we got here, it was like 12:28 maybe. And kitchen was closed. They weren't giving food anymore. But David was like, is it possible? And the lovely team member, Angie, was like, I'm going to make it happen.
Well, to be clear, I went up to her and I said, you can be very honest with me. Do you have any burgers left? And she was very nice.
Yeah, so super thankful to Angie for making that happen for us. So we just sat here and enjoyed our food, but it was a little hectic trying to grab all the food that we wanted to eat before everything closed at 12:30. So that's where we're at now.
Yeah, we're pretty full. At this point, the only thing open is the carts, like the food carts outside. So I think there might be a churro stand. I might try to grab a churro. Then maybe we'll call it a night. Maybe we'll try to ride the Mummy again.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
From here, where's your tent? All right, there you go. Stand right there on the line. Okay, you're gonna turn around and look at Wes.
Oh!
Well, you're gonna look at Wes. That's what happens. You look her in the eye. You look her in the eye. She takes a shot on the middle, on the line, in the middle. I'm telling you, you want this light. There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Now, why do you look so scared?
Because that's
It's terrifying.
It's terrifying.
It's terrifying. Absolutely
Say that
terrifying.
about my friend Blue. Oh, sweet. Look at her. She's smiling right at you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
To fix this foliage. You're messing up my pictures. There you go.
Hi, Blue.
She's looking at us. Of course she's looking at you. She can see you. All right.
Christine, how do you feel with an ice cold butterbeer walking down Hogsmeade?
I feel like this is where I'm meant to be.
Oh, that's so powerful. Meant to be. And it's pretty empty. Look at all this space here.
There's room to dance.
There's room to dance. We are tired. The event is over. It is 1:51 right now in the morning.
And I'm stuffed.
Stuffed, stinky, sweaty, tired, happy.
Granted, in terms of stinkiness, it could be worse. It's
Oh, yeah.
August, but it was actually an enjoyable evening in terms of weather.
Yeah.
It wasn't hot. There were nice breezes throughout the night. It was pretty good.
I don't know how, because the weather said it was going to be hot and humid, but we lucked out. So we didn't get any more snacks or treats, but we did go and ride the Mummy one last time, and it was a walk on. It was just only us two and then two other people in the ride vehicle, and that was the only people to be found besides the people working there. But yeah, we just kind of want to break down the night a little bit and kind of things that we learned.
Give our thoughts on the event.
Yeah. And Christine and I may not see completely eye to eye. So you can kind of just like, if you decide to come to this event, just roll with whoever you think makes more sense for you and your party. And we hope you do come to this event because it is cool. It is a very unique experience.
Definitely worth a try at least once.
This is obviously an expensive experience. They give you an offer initially to book a second night at a discounted price. They also give us offers after that. After we purchased our first night, several weeks later, they gave us an even better offer to add the second night. Was this experience tonight worth the money we paid for it? I think it could go either way. It's really close just because when we started the night, we said, let's pace ourselves with the food. We're going to split everything. We're just having a couple bites here. If we don't really, really want it, we're not eating it. And that's hard for me to do because I love food and I love to eat a lot of food. But we were like, okay, that's the best thing to do because we don't want to come across something that we want to eat and be too full to eat it. So we decided to do that. But with the way the night worked out, we really didn't have much opportunities to eat. And so that was a little bit regretful not eating more in the beginning. Unforeseeable, but I'm just kind of just talking through the experience. I really feel like we weren't able to get our money's worth with the food, at least until the very, very end. So I guess to paint this picture a little better, we were in line for Hagrid's, and I realized by the time we get off of this ride, the restaurants will be very close to closing. And all I had to eat at that point was half a cheeseburger, some fries, and like 2 chicken wings. And so in my mind, I'm like, we definitely weren't incredibly efficient with maximizing our value in general, in its totality. Christine and I did discuss different ways that we could max out our experience next time, things we could do. Christine, you brought up a great point about the Mummy.
Yeah, so a few things. First, a lot of the rides close down right around the time that a lot of the main food closes down because of noise ordinances, and it's pretty much the big hitters. It's VelociCoaster, Hagrid's, Hulk, a Universal, I think
I think even Green Gots is one of them.
Green Gots, and probably Rip Ride Rocket. Anyway, a lot of the big heavy hitters close around 12:30, and so that makes it really tough to know what you want to do beforehand. So where we messed up, Mummy is not part of that list. That, like we said, we wrote it just now before the park closed for the event.
At 1:28, yeah.
Yeah, it closed at 1:30, we wrote at 1:28. So I think we messed up in writing Mummy early when that one would have been available later. We should have gone straight to Hagrid's at that moment instead of writing Mummy, because Hagrid's maybe would have been able to ride twice. Maybe we would have caught that ride down, been able to ride 3 times in a row. Who knows? And so that was an oversight. It was hindsight's 2020. Afterwards, yep. I thought about it. I was like, we shouldn't have done that, even though it was quick. We were in and out of Mummy in 15 minutes, if that. It might have been 10.
That's still 15 minutes that we could have allocated to either riding VelociCoaster again or getting back in line for Hagrid's or going to a restaurant. Yeah. And we could have done the Mummy after all of those things had closed.
Back to back, probably.
So, yeah, definitely a big lesson there learned for us. Ultimately, in this experience, I feel like it just didn't feel like enough time. The event starts at 9. Really at 9, but a lot of restaurants don't open until 10. And at 9 o'clock, there's still some people that were in here during the day in line for rides. So it feels like it really starts at 10. And some of the rides, like Hagrid's, is closing it at 12:15. Is when they'll cut off the line. Maybe 12:30. That's 2.5 hours to eat all the food you want to eat, to ride all the rides you want to ride. It just didn't feel like enough time for me. Ultimately, I really think for what you're paying for, I would have really wanted more time to do the things I wanted to do. With that said, that doesn't mean that it can't be worth it, that the Orlando Informer can't be worth it. And Christine had another really good idea on how to maximize your experience and your time.
Yeah, so David mentioned that offer to add a second day initially and later. They gave us even better offer to add a second day. We were like, we kind of want to add a second day, but we
were tempted.
Yeah, we were definitely tempted, but we have plans tomorrow, so we wouldn't be able to regardless. But I think that having 2 days is the way to go so that you can focus each night on one park. You don't have to be worrying about flip-flopping parks. You can focus on all the food and all the rides in that park and like program which rides close earlier and all that stuff. So then you can make the most of both parks.
First night, one park, second night, the other park. I feel like that'll save you a lot of time. You won't feel crazy rushed.
Yeah,
going
the parks
from,
are not that big.
Yeah, the parks aren't that big. You won't feel crazy rushed to be like, oh, we have to grab our food and eat it. Just scoff it down as we're trying to get up to the next ride or the next restaurant. I feel like you can slow down a little bit, enjoy it. And if you want to ride Hagrid's twice, now it becomes pretty easy to ride it twice. If you want to ride it 3 times, that's definitely possible.
Yeah.
And if you see Hagrid is a ride now, you're really close.
Yeah.
And you can go and do that. So I think that was a really good idea. This is just such a special experience. There's no other way you can skip the line for a lot of these rides, like VelociCoaster. You can't skip the line for VelociCoaster, right?
You mean it with Express?
Yeah.
I think now you can.
It's on there.
I believe
but
now
not
you can,
but at least not
Hagrid's.
Hagrid's. And so it's a really special experience to have all the restaurants included in your fee, to have pretty much every ride to have a very low wait time.
Beverages, non-alcoholic beverages.
It's a really cool experience, and so I want to find a way to say, oh, it's amazing. That was wonderful. But tonight wasn't it where it was perfect, but we definitely want to find it. So
we got kicked out of City Walk.
Yeah, the security came up. He was super nice, but he was just like,
time to go, guys.
But yeah, all I was saying was it's a super unique experience to be able to be in the parks in this way. We love the idea. It didn't end up being the wonderful experience we were hoping it would be, even though it was still a lot of fun. But I think we're both on the same page that we're kind of determined to find it in this, to find the best plan or strategy or whatever it is to make this experience worth the money and a very, very amazing experience.
Yes, so we're determined to find that, and we'll bring you guys along with us.
Yep.
With that being said, thanks so much for venturing with us today. It was still a blast, and don't forget, make life fun. Have you ever seen the parking garage like this? Literally. Go fly! That was your cue to fly.
I love Hagrid's motorbike adventure!